Wonderland is an adaptation of Alice in Wonderland. So I've tried to stay honest to Lewis Carroll's narrative in the book, but we've found our own way to tweak it and create a story that can be told within 30 minutes. I think the first port of call was to narrow down the key characters and find ways that obviously the dancers were going to have to be multiple characters and layer who they are, wear multiple hats, I guess, throughout the show. In this instance, we kind of went back and forth, Peter and myself. There was some music to start with that I could play with in the studio, but at other times I would create a section through the movement, and then with Peter's wonderful background of dance, he would then put the music on top of what he saw. So I guess it's a chicken and egg scenario. What comes first, the music or the dance? Musically, we tried to have each instrument in a way marry the character, and then I developed a motive step for each character that could be something that is recurring throughout the ballet. So every time you hear the toy piano come in, you kind of feel this frenzy behind the white rabbit, and it's always him looking at his watch, being late, always chasing time. In terms of movement quality, it was very sharp, quick footwork, fast, elaborate steps which showed that panic behind his movement and his intention. The music for the flamingos was very jazz-based, very bluesy, really sophisticated, so I tried to bring that motif into the flamingo. Also the Queen of Hearts, she's very smooth, sophisticated in movement style, but also in her demeanour. You can see a real strong power behind her, and the steps, I tried to reference that with the music and also with her character being very hardcore, sharp, precise, direct. Each character is so unique to a certain step or a certain vocabulary of movement. When coming together in, for instance, the tea party, they kind of keep to their own style of dance, but somehow it marries and works as a whole. Having the props and the sets in the studio with us as we started creating was, you know, we found things that we didn't originally think about, and for instance the flamingos in the croquet match, so there's a moment where we put them behind and there's almost like it could be a cast of 10, so it adds another layer, another interest, and another moment for kids to look and see something where there may only be one dancer on stage. There's multiple things to look at. The key message that I really hope that this ballet will bring to its audience is to embrace change, adaptability to change, to really find imagination and curiosity in life, in the story from what they've seen. But most importantly is to remember that the journey that we're on is more important than the destination or the end result.